Alright guys, welcome to another beer review, and this is the second instalment to the Sudden Death Brewing Company week. I've had a few beers tonight. I very seldom do beer reviews when I've had a few beers because you're putting yourself out there when you're a little bit pissed. But who cares? YOLO. Or whatever kids are saying nowadays. So, for today's entry, we're having a look at the Get Ready to Stumble Pale Ale, which is clocking in at 5.5% ABV, and it's double dry hopped pale ale. Let's see if they've got any additional information to provide. Get Ready to Stumble, double dry hop pale ale. Hashtag serving the savage. And yeah, the bone can't speak. So this is part of the Bone Hand beer series, and this is the first entry of 4. So let's read what it says on the blurb. The Bone Hand beer series is a special beer family of 4 we created in close collaboration with Philip Russell. Now, I'm not gonna lie, not too sure who Philip Russell is, but before I upload this, I will research it and put a link down below. So yeah, quite interested to see if I can read up on this series. But yeah, lovely, simple artwork, quite striking. Lovely use of typography there. I said it in my sort of like unboxing video. It's sort of like a mixture of, for some reason, it reminds me slightly of Tiny Rebel, but also the Stussy typeface. But yeah, nice striking can, 440ml. So let's get this opened and see what we get. Reviewing this the same night that I reviewed The Creepiest Creep, which was a fantastic start to this week. So let's see if they can follow suit with a pale ale. And as I said yesterday, it's pretty much hazy beers, and fuck me sideways, look how good that looks. It's like peach compote. It's turbid as anything. The light catches it, makes it look a little bit more luminescent, if that's the correct word. Head dissipated really quickly. Do you know what, actually? That colour that I'm seeing reminds me of Apfelmusse. Or Apfelmus. I can't remember what it is. It's sort of like what is it? It's like an apple puree. It's not apple sauce like here in the UK, but you can get like big jars of it in Germany. It's got that sort of colour to it. It really, really does. And I know I probably annoyed people yesterday with my just random spats of German, which were probably completely mispronounced. But yeah, look at that. It just looks fantastic, doesn't it? Oh, it's like cloudy. It's not even like yellow. It's like flowery, cloudy, just gloopy goodness. So let's see what we get on the nose. Oh, that smells wonderful. It really, really does. Big, 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 big tinned pineapple sort of aroma. Slight mango hit. Peach, definitely getting peach. It's got the sort of like zest of a grapefruit in there. That smells really nice. Nice level of sweetness. There's a little bit of a herbal edge, almost reminds me of like fresh leaf parsley. Oh, that smells fantastic. It really, really does. So let's give it a taste. Prost. Ooh. A little bit more of a citrusy sort of vibe coming through on the flavour. You do get hints of that on the nose, but it's definitely more on the flavour profile. I should never review beers when I've already had a few beers beforehand. There's definitely a dank edge to this. That slightly oniony, garlicky, ever so slightly resiny sort of flavour. Almost getting like a sort of like a slightly fruited honey flavour. And speaking of honey, getting a little bit of like a honeydew melon character. Defo get the pineapple. And then it finishes off with a slightly grapefruit-esque. I do a lot of that with my hands in these reviews. I do realise. But yeah, it's really good. That's lovely. And for a pale ale, that's got a really lovely body to it. I tell you what, mate, that's 2 out of 2 this week, and they're just really well brewed examples of the style, and especially of like sort of like contemporary pale and IPAs. There's a ever so slight hint of menthol in there as well, which just works nicely. For a pale ale, it's got a lovely velvety rich body. I mean, I had this earlier tonight, which is a double dry hopped IPA at 6.5%. There's not much difference in terms of like the body and texture of the beer. It's ridiculous that they've got this and nearly dropped it. I mean, it's only like just over like a 1% lighter, but still, for a pale ale, it's packing a lot of punch. And those flavours in there are just really, really nice. It's a lovely balanced pale ale. It really, really is. But it's got a little bit more oomph and a little bit more character to it than most. I tell you what, I've got a feeling this week's reviews are going to be stupidly high quality. And kicking myself already as to why I didn't make a sudden death purchase a lot earlier. Lovely stuff. Really, really good. You've heard me sing the praises of like Yankee and Kraut, Forstfeercheck, Frau Gruber, probably for me, because you get a lot more of their beers compared to a lot of the other German craft breweries, because of, you know, their sort of like presence when it comes to the contemporary hazy IPAs and pales. But I tell you what, I mean, this was canned by Frau Gruber, but the recipe itself, it's like on that part. I know Frau Gruber get a really good sort of reputation, but that's 2 beers recently that I've had from Sudden Death that have just been absolute knockouts. They really, really have. So in terms of a rating then, on the can of Get Ready to Stumble, I am more than happy to give that an 8 out of 10. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous pale ale. It really, really is. It's got that hoppy character that you'd expect from an IPA, that little bit more oomph to it, and it's packing a lot of punch. Really, really good stuff. So 2 out of 2 so far. Fantastic beers. And yeah, Sudden Death Brewing Company, awesome stuff indeed. If you've not heard about these guys, links are down below. Go check out their web shop. They deliver all around Europe. Highly, highly recommended so far. And yeah, watch yesterday's video. And I've got a couple of other beer reviews from 2017 that you should check out as well. Awesome, awesome stuff. I'm loving this week so far. We're 2 days in, and hopefully tomorrow's beer can definitely deliver as well. Anyway, so if you've tried this, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. Any of the wonderful people of Germany watching this, I'd love to hear your thoughts, opinions. Drop a line, say hi. I've got a lot of love for the German brewing scene, both traditional and, of course, contemporary like this. Some fantastic breweries. And I've just realised that I've got a can held in front of my face. So it's probably for the better, to be honest, because who needs to see this ugly mug? But yeah, awesome beer. Love the merch. Go check them out. Links down below. And join me tomorrow for another Haze bomb. And yeah, Haze Bros. Love to hear your thoughts, opinions. Anyway, see you guys later. You take care. Check out Sudden Death Brewing Company. And yeah, auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Ich liebe dich.